to our, haven't started our YouTube channel, but we're gonna start our YouTube channel, episode 1, on this IVF process with me and my wife. We've gone back and forth about what we should and should not disclose publicly, but we've learned that a lot of people are interested in going on this journey with us, not only because they're curious to know, how we're going to go about doing things, but because they've also shared some of the medical issues and speed bumps that me and Arena have ran into. So we're going to choose, what we want you guys to know, but we're going to disclose the process and the steps that we're taking to get us baby Smith here soon.
Right, real soon.
Real soon. So,
I wanted to touch on the adoption. I received a few questions about it, the process and so forth, but I'll give the abbreviated version, I guess. So what happened back in April, someone, I'll just say person A, reached out to Tara on Facebook and basically said, hey, I've adopted a baby. I want to know if you guys are interested in doing the same. My birth mom is pregnant. So it wasn't one of the messages we just looked past. So to fast forward the story, we obviously were in communication with her every day since April. May comes around, we're like, okay, well, in order for us to move forward and be comfortable with the situation, we need to speak with the birth mom. So we spoke with someone who we assumed was the birth mom. And after that conversation, we felt more comfortable with sharing it with others, getting the nursery together, and
told our family.
Yes, definitely told our family, our close friends. We were excited. I'll be completely transparent with it.
Everybody was excited.
Yeah, definitely. So I got this whole room together. I spent way too much money. Sorry, Terry. My bad.
Way too much.
So, anyway, fast forward. So June, baby wasn't due until July 22nd, and she ended up coming a little early. So when she came, we were super excited because we were under the impression we'll get to be at the hospital, all that good stuff. Well, it didn't quite work out that way. Long story short, we were getting videos, pictures, and everything of the baby because she was a little early, so she was in NICU. And then finally, after 2 weeks, we were like, okay, we need to talk to the birth mom. Something needs to develop on this. So decided to reach out to the birth mom.
And before I interrupt, don't mean to interrupt you, but I do not want to make this video about this failed catfish adoption, because in my mind, if God didn't want us to have it, we're okay with that. But without saying too much, but saying enough, we were fooled. A lady that I don't know, that I've never met, that doesn't know my wife, basically took us on this wild goose chase, making us feel like we were about to adopt a baby. So all the talks with the lawyers, all the talks with our family and friends, preparing the baby room, preparing our lives, for this baby, that just simply was not going to come. We talked to the actual mother of the child, and she said she never had any intentions on giving the baby up. Irena was...
I was devastated.
Yeah.
From a life coach perspective, I think it's important to share this, is that it's okay not to be okay. And I was not okay. I was depressed. I was angry. I was mad. I was wanting to go back to some of the old ways of me, the childish ways, and find the person. And, but growth is all I can say. But it's okay not to be okay. I realized that. So I took a moment to myself just to try to reflect, try to pull it back together. Mental health is extremely important, so I had to focus on me to get it together. Right. And without Tara, I probably, Lord.
But we just went ahead and made the decision to go ahead and let that be what it was going to be. Obviously, like I said, it was not in God's plans for us for whatever reason, and I'm okay with that. She learned to be okay with that, and we just moved forward with the IVF process, which now we're currently in, and it's moving fast.
Really fast. Okay, so hopping right into IVF. So we instantly, we both had surgeries. I've had fibroids twice now, had them removed, had my left and right tubes removed. So yes, one of the questions I'm getting, is it still possible to carry a baby without your tubes? Absolutely, you can still carry a baby without your tubes. Only thing you need to carry the baby is your uterus.
Bless me, it's not COVID. It's not COVID.
Tara does not have a uterus. So one of the questions...
I don't have a uterus. I'm the closest thing to a nigga. A guy. I'm different. I'm different.
So anyway, she doesn't have a uterus. So the question everybody keeps asking is, who will be carrying? Tara will not be carrying baby Smith.
Yeah, men can't carry babies.
Anyway, so I'll be carrying. I'm excited to gain this weight and lose the weight. all at the same time. So
we are currently on day 4 of taking our injections. Now, this is another big part of why, you know, we're going back and forth about what we wanted to disclose. People just really have no idea, you know, the steps that you have to make and take to bring a baby among 2 women. So we've been taking these injections daily, every night at the same time. I take 2 shots. You take 1 shot. We both take a lot of pills. So a lot of people have been thinking the shots are insulin, steroids. I've heard all kind of
a little bit of everything.
Yeah, injuries, you know. So just to clear that up, we're just taking meds, VISH injections every day to ourselves every night.
So the reason we are both taking the meds, we will be using Tara's eggs. So we have to get her follicles to grow.
Right.
So that is the goal right now.
So that basically means, for the people who don't know what a follicle is, they want my body to produce as many eggs as possible. So when they go in, they can retrieve them. So the more eggs we have, the more likely we are to create a baby.
And then I have to get my uterus prepared to accept her eggs.
Right.
So henceforth, while we are both taking meds, I've got the question, how long do you have to do this? It is approximately 10 to 12 days, just depending on how our bodies respond to the medications. Somebody asked, are we nervous? Obviously.
Anxious? Nervous? No.
I think we both believe that what God has for us is for us. And most importantly, the desires of our heart, we will be blessed with it. But our timing is not his timing. So we're leaving it in his hands. And I strongly believe the God that I serve, that we serve, will be blessing us.
Right.
So
a lot of people want to know, you know, how much this costs. It's roughly $20,000, considering the steps that we have to make. Now, your situation may be different. Once again, we were using just your eggs, and we were not doing anything to me. We were just using your eggs. It would be
the same price.
Same price, which makes no sense. But that's only because the complications that she's had prior to these steps. People also want to know,
why not naturally? Why didn't we try like the natural way?
Yeah, so natural way is in letting the guy
yes
hit. I don't know. Well, first of all, there's no guarantee that you're gonna get pregnant. So mentally, to allow another man into the bedroom to have sex with your wife, you know, not knowing, is it gonna work, is it not gonna work, so I'm supposed to let it happen 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's probably not gonna go for me. And no shade to anybody that's okay with that option, but that's just not the route that that's not the route that we wanted to go. So yeah, they also wanted to know
what fertility center are we using and the process of that?
Yeah. We chose New York over Nashville because it was cheaper.
Better reviews and it was cheaper. We just got more of a home feeling at New York. They were very compassionate, very understanding, very willing to answer any questions we have without an attitude. So
very thorough.
Yeah, we definitely appreciated that.
So basically, that means that we'll get all our testing done here. So I have doctor's appointments every other day this week coming up. And once they give me the go-ahead, we'll hop on the plane. So hopefully, like on the 12th, 13th day, we'll hop on the plane. We're on day 4 now. Hop on the plane, go straight to New York, and they will retrieve the eggs the next day.
So once the eggs are, well, to back up a little bit. So we've gotten a question about what kind of medications are we taking. So there's several different ones. She's taking multiple shots like Gono, HCG. I don't know if any of that sounds familiar. I'm taking the most ones that most people know about for IVF are like Lovenox and Neupogen and Estrace. It's just so many different medications that we're taking, so we have to do it on a time schedule especially. But anyway, fast forwarding back to once we get to New York, they will retrieve Tara's eggs, and approximately 5 days later, they will insert the sperm along with the eggs that they're mixing in a dish into me. And at that point, within 14 days, I will know if it successfully has taken. So we will have baby Smith potentially.
And before, a lot of people have asked us, have we chose a donor? How do we go about? Obviously, we went to a sperm bank. And the reason we did that is because, for one, she does not want, you know what, that might be disclosing too much. Let me just say this. Choosing a donor on the sperm bank websites. It's not what people are probably gonna think. So going into it, I personally thought that it was gonna be a plethora of every nationality on there, and you were just gonna be able to choose what you want. No, ma'am, it is not like that. I mean, they give you everything from baby pictures to adult pictures to what runs in their family to their eye color to their height to their sisters, their parents, their grandparents. They give you a lot of information, but the more information they give you, the harder the choice becomes. And it's not a whole lot of African American donors. I guess that's because they too busy giving their sperm away in the streets. I don't know, but it's you would just think that it's just gonna be a plethora of everybody, and it's not. And and you just think that it's gonna be, of course, it's gonna be some unattractive guys, but just expect it to be a plethora of everything, and it just wasn't. So it was just like, you know what, run and choose. But they got times where I was just like, you know what, I'm not dealing with this. Close your eyes and any, mini, mighty, mo. Just choose one. It doesn't matter. Like, people have sex with, people all the time that they didn't really want to have a baby with, and they do, so why are we just spending all this time and choosing out a baby daddy? Like, does it really matter? We're going to take what we get anyway, so why does it matter?
Needless to say, as I have posted on my story, our baby daddy that we decided to go with is Drake. Yay.
Corny.
So basically, we're not going to be answering that question for y'all, so
yeah.
You don't have to keep asking.
Yeah.
All right. But basically, we have to take it very easy for these next couple of days. So working out will be a minimum, very, very, very minimum. Some of the side effects, I know we've been asked that, what are some of the side effects of the medications? I personally have experienced like a slight nosebleed, nothing too heavy, really tired, very, very tired. Tara?
I'm very tired. Don't want to do anything. But other than that, there's no discomfort so far, but I do expect to be very bloated. As the eggs grow, cramping, PMS symptoms, just trying to make me relive when I was a normal girl. But I think I can handle it. It's only 10, 12 days. Like I said, we're already on day 4, and I'm still very comfortable. So
day 4 for her, day 3 for me. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope we answered all your questions, guys. I promise we're gonna get a YouTube page. We just, time has not been our friend. It's a lot. But if you want to come set it up, come on.
Yes, it's a whole lot. But we do appreciate the people that have been, very positive about this journey with us. Like I said, it's hard to be private when you know as many people as I do, and they know that you're married, they know you want children. No, I don't think I know 2 people that want kids more than she and I do. So it's out there. So when people ask, I have 90 clients. What I'm supposed to do, just ignore them? So you have to put it out there, but you want to be very cautious about what you put out there, because some people are just ignorant, and they just don't agree with your lifestyle. And I totally get that, but I respect everybody's lifestyle and the decisions they make with their lives. So you kind of hope that and wish that everybody gives you that in return, but that's just not the case. And
but
I don't
want to add to that. Sorry for interrupting you, baby. There's a follow and an unfollow button. Feel free to hit it at any moment. Yeah. So I want people to be educated about the IVF process. People think this is a gay thing, and it's not. There's several stars, several people that are straight, very heterosexual, that had to do IVF. So this is not a gay thing, and I think that educated me, because for the longest I thought this was what gay people have to do. No, there's a lot of women out there that cannot get pregnant the natural way, that have to spend $20,000. And this is assuming that it takes the first time. It does not take the first time. We got to rebuy the medicine and pay for this process all over again, so. Which we will be doing multiple times until we get a baby. Yes.
I don't know if I'm going to be something dope or what, but whatever, like I said, we really want a child of our own. So by whatever we got to do to get it, then that's what we're gonna do. But we do appreciate the prayers and the positive words and the uplifted, encouraging comments that you guys have left, and I hope that we've answered you guys' questions for the people that are going through what we're going through, or about to go through it, or just want to educate themselves.
All right, that's it.
That's it. Cut. We out.
It couldn't have been longer than